Welcome back, everyone. How are you doing? Today we're gonna give my reactions to Chapter 5 of Zatch Bell 2. Obviously, there's gonna be spoilers. Where we left off, we've got our beautiful boy, Zatch, the king. The king of the castle here. He's the king of the Momotos, the demon children. He's back in action with Kiyo, fighting Wig. And of course, Zatch is a beast. He's not gonna beat this guy. So it was really cool to see Zatch come back in. Like I said last time, I was like, kind of weird that that happens. And, of course, we get the little picture of Zatch and Kiyo standing right next to each other. I'm going to use that as my thumb because it's like page 3. I mean, is that really a spoiler if it's page 3? I'm going to pretend like it's not. I'm going to pretend like this is all over the internet. Anyways, so immediately we get a little bit of a confusion. Like, listen, how is Zatch here? He's supposed to be dead. Fragments of life? What is that, and where did you learn about it? Please tell me, because now I'm interested. So I'm over here like, man, this guy thinking the same thing as me. Like, how does Zatch know what that is? What is that? And like, it's clearly Zatch because he can see that the book's shining here in Kiyo's hand, and it's like definitely Zatch's energy, so it has to be. We also find out that Wig sucks because he got just like a little burn here from well, it's actually a pretty big burn from Zakir, the weakest spell by Zatch. And normally that doesn't hurt Wig apparently, but this time it do. And Kiyo likes to recommend to Zatch, like, listen, let's not get hit because he'll literally kill us. He's a gigantic monster towering in front of us. So Zatch is like, cool, no problem, whatever. And he nods. He does no problem. He blocks it with his hands and kind of does like a transfer here. Like transferring all this kinetic energy, so you're gonna go forward, but I'm just gonna redirect you. And of course, we're impressing the humans here, and Zatch seems like kind of surprised to be feeling like this tingle. It seems like there's something up. Like, I don't know, they show a page of him with tingle on it, so it makes me think that Zatch has something in his head going on here. Like, either it's odd that he can feel it, or he forgot what fighting felt like. I'm not sure. So Zatch asks Wig, did you do this to my friends and the people powerless to fight you? Did you use this iron ball to mercilessly, kill people? And like, he goes on and on asking. And we get pictures of Rain and Ted, getting destroyed by the ball and, the mace and things like that Wig used to take them out. And he even mentions Ted and Rain could really put up a fight, and they were able to inflict damage on me without any spells. So Ted and Rain, top tier demon children. He also pulls out the spells from the briefcase and says that they're a huge help, especially Rashido, because it could bounce, people's attacks right off. When it came to those two, he had to use his special weapon, the mace. And I don't know why that's cool, but it's pretty neat to have him just pull out this thingy. And so we are, kind of surprised that things are getting out of control here, but whatever. The humans are kind of like, the girl, I can't remember her name, is kind of like worried that the rooms are gonna collapse, and they've got to move closer to, evade a little bit easier, because if the mace is really long, then you can dodge the mace easier because it's, missing the hilt just a bit there. Plus, it's easier to react. So Kiyo's like, listen, go back there, hit his blind spots, blast some Zakirs, we're good. And then Zatch is like, Unu, which is what he used to always say when he agreed to something. I guess it's his royal slang. Wig uses Zatch's own spell, but you know what? Zatch is a beast. This reminds me a lot of Zeno or Xena, or Zeno or Xeon, depending on which version you read. And the Zakir just totally obliterates the Zakirga, which is what happened to Zatch when he first came across him. Zatch used a higher level electric spell, and Zeno goes, Zakir, loser, and just like totally crushes it. So Zatch does the same thing here. He's total, just rude guy to do that to poor Wig. And of course, we get some analyze going on here. He's like, is this due to the fact that it's one of Zatch's, or is it because of the human's heart energy being transferred through the book? Tough to say. Probably Kiyo, though. So Zatch keeps doing his thing. Pretty cool. Kiyo's directing him throughout it. Saying go to the head. Zatch looks straight up and shoot as a care. And Kiyo's still yelling Zakir just like he used to yell, which is really cool. I really like that. And they work together to help kind of get him right where he wants him to. And the analytical, mysterious guy is explaining. He's like slowly analyzing what's happening. He's like, Kiyo's giving him signals, and we're missing it because we're not giving each other signals. And why is there a hole? Is that what they wanted? So he's like trying to figure out what's going on here. Zatch kind of sits off to the side with his like cape thing, flowing in the wind like he used to do. Very cool, reminiscent to see. I'd really like to see that. And Wag is like getting out of control, and we realize that Kiyo stole the briefcase when Wag wasn't looking. He pours it out of the briefcase into the book. And what happens? But Rashirdo and Zakerga are actually joined back in the book, which is interesting. So Kiyo just like hypothesized that this would work. Wasn't sure, but it seems weird that it would be like a powder or a liquid or whatever it is, and it just goes right into the book like that. So that was weird. But we also hear that Zatch is more agile, and so is his partner than the kid that they were taking out before. And he needs to use the mace to block the escape, and not so much as like hitting him, kind of like how Zatch and Kiyo were using Zakir to help, make an opening to take this briefcase. So Zatch is like, listen, Zatch is like, Kiyo, we need to save them. So Kiyo's like, no problem, and he lines up the shield, and bam, there we go, saved our life. And of course, Wade can't get through the shield and ends up shocking himself, which is pretty silly, of course. It's hard to see if he actually like hits himself in the face or not, but it kind of looks like it. And we find out that, this is totally in their bag. They got this. So Kiyo points for Zatch, a little throwback to the past, gets the mace out with just his feetsy weetsies. And Zatch goes and brings down Wag, takes out his mace, and he charges up for a sick attack. And it's like, man, what is this pose? What is this spell? Why is it like getting me all scaredy-weredy? He shoots at the ultra-powered Zakir, and then he goes, I underestimated these two. This whole battle in the past where they had to, fight to be the last of the 100 Momoto. This is what like it kind of resulted in. This is how this happened. This is like the training of that battle from the first series. And he shouldn't have underestimated it because their teamwork is like legit, and you can't just like come up to these people out of nowhere and just expect to have a chance because you ain't got one. He goes, this is the king of the demon world, Konjiki no Gash, or Golden Gash as it is in English apparently. He's returned. Kiyo goes, set, which is what he used to do to say like, target the spot, Zatch. And they shoot out Zakerga, and it just ends. Such a sick ending. Oh my god. I really like this chapter, obviously. This was very enjoyable to have Zatch back. Very enjoyable to have Zatch taking people out and just absolutely taking names, insane. Really excited to see that happen, this whole battle. So somebody's got to have Bowser Kerrigan then, because that's got to be taken, because it's not in the book, it's not written, from what we can see anyways. So whoever's got Bowser Kerrigan, I can see why people would be defeated. I can absolutely see that, because even though it's not quite as strong as when Zatch has it with Kiyo, it's Bowser Kerrigan. It's probably still in its final form. It's definitely running trade on people. So super excited with all of these events that have happened so far in this chapter. Do I like this one more than the last one? Yeah, definitely enjoyed this one more than the last one. Really happy to see where this is going. I honestly cannot wait for these next chapters. Why are they monthly? Why do they gotta do this to us? Like, what the heck? So let me know what you guys thought of this chapter down below. That was my overall reaction. I mean, I was pretty much just fanboying the whole time. Just I could not stop. Just like losing my shit over this chapter. And watching them fight just like they used to fight was like just a blast of nostalgia. Super nice. So yes, leave your comments down below. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy this material. I post these chapter reactions every month. I'll probably start doing One Piece chapter reactions too this week, since One Piece is back from the 1 month hiatus. Thank the Lord. It's bad enough to have to wait for Zatch for a month, let alone One Piece I had to wait for a month. Oh my god. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.